Hi, this is Terry. I've lost 180 pounds with a combination of keto, carnivore, and counting calories. I started my journey in August of 2019 and reached my goal in November of 2022. Now that I've reached my goal, I'm focusing on my health, both physical and mental. Thank you for watching. Hey, thanks to Gidget, we're going to try something new. I know. I do the same thing all the time. But she had a really good suggestion. And I'm always taking some kind of meat bowl. She said to try a meatloaf bowl. Brilliant. Hello. Thank you, Gidget. So come on down. Let's see what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and take this off up here. Hang on. Let me pull this down. So she gave me a few things that, I could use in a meatloaf bowl. So I've got out my chopper. So this can do some of the chopping work for me. What I'd like to do is about 30 grams of yellow onion. Okay, well, 40 grams of yellow onion. And I'm going to try to make it be 60, but... All right, yay, good job. So 60 grams of onions. I'm going to write this down because I got to keep things, I got to keep track of things, y'all. Onions, 60. And then whenever I do my salad, I'll be adding more onions also, I know. So then I'm also going to add some peppers, because she said some peppers would be good in there too. Okay, so again, 65 grams of peppers. And like she said, whenever you do a meatloaf, they usually top it with some kind of sauce. So we're going to put in, I'm going to try 5 grams of mustard if I can. Okay, mustard, 5 grams. And then we're going to go on and do ketchup. So we're going to try for about 45-ish grams, but I don't know. We'll see what we get. All right, we got 53 grams. That'll be all right. 53. Nope, now it went up to 54. From here, where's my lid? We're going to do this and we're just going to chop it all together. I'll be right back. Okay. Ooh, that smells good. Oh, that Gidget. You know a thing or two, girl. Holy smokes. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Go Gidget. All right, so now let me get this all in here, and then we'll get some seasonings in there. All right, I'm going to spread that over the top. Because I had made a burger bowl, and she was like, well, just leave the pickles out, and maybe take off the barbecue sauce, and add the onions and peppers to beef. So I'm going to use some farm dust. This is some caramelized onion butter. We're going to try some of this in here. And we're going to use some of this buttery steakhouse. And I love the texture of minced onions. I just love this texture. So I'm going to put in some minced onions. Oh, and I'm going to do it just because it's another fun layer. Guacamole and more is the seasoning. Now, that's enough. I know. I see it. Just zip it. All right. So that's what we're taking as our main tomorrow is our meatloaf bowl. A bowl of meatloaf. Meatloaf in a bowl. I don't know. What do we call this? Meatloaf bowl? Oh, Callie. She startled me, that stinker girl. Alrighty, so that's our main. Then for breakfast, I've got my waffles. I made those up. I made 6 of them on Saturday. So those are ready to go. So now we just have our salad. Okay, now we're going to add some jicama to it. Whoa, that's a little more than what I planned on. All right, so 60 grams of jicama. Where is it? Where you at? Oh, come on. Terry, why don't you have this alphabetical? That's really not too smart. Not smart. All right. And then we're going to do our pickles. Now, this weekend, I added some more pickled veg to it. It's got some, I added some cucumbers. I added some onions. So it's kind of a mixture of those. I bought I think they were called seedless pickles. Seedless cucumbers, I mean. Yeah, I think I forgot to zero that out, but that's all right. I can take whatever the number is. All right, so I got the number. Let me write it down. Hold on. And then I got to pick that thing off the floor. Hold on. Okay, so I ran out of my liquid that I was adding to my pickled veg, so I am going to just strain it off of this and add some. All right. There we go. Put my lid on it, and then we'll get our tomatoes. Oh, my stars. How could I forget tomatoes? Hang on. Hang on. Okay, so we got tomatoes here. Let's zero it out. All right. Basically 60 grams. It's 57, but that's close enough. Close enough to say 60. Oh, now it's 55. Oh, it's 55 grams, y'all. 55 grams. Come on. Oh, tear. Well, that's all right. Stick it up there. All right, now we're going to zero it out, and we'll add our salad dressing. I have a little extra water down this time. Not on purpose, but, you know, I got a little too carried away with the water, so it'll be all right. It'll be all right. Hey, look. Look at that. It's like water. It's like water. I bet I do need some seasonings. Let's get some. No. Alright, we're going to use some Greek seasoning in here. Just season your salad however you want it to go with the meatloaf. This is some adobo seasoning. And what is this? Total seasoning. Something I did this weekend was I kind of I refilled my seasoning. That's Total. What's this one? Oh, let's put a little guacamole and more here to tie it to our burger, or our, what you call it. I'm out of paprika, so shopping Terry in a couple weeks has to remember to pick up some paprika. So, there we go. That is our food for tomorrow. Got my lunchbox. I got some stuff in it already because I went to Walmart yesterday and I remembered to pick up some coffee syrup. And I remembered for work, Terry, everything bagel seasoning. So, you ain't got to worry about work, Terry. She's continuing to be spoiled, so you ain't got to worry about her none. And then my pills, I take those. And then I got my, what you call it? What did we just say? Our meatloaf. Our meatloaf in a bowl. And a spoon. Up, and I need an apple. 1 minute. Okay, got a little baby apple. And there we go. That is my breakfast and lunch for tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you in the morning. Bye. It's the same as last Monday. Last Monday was 165.9. So no weight loss this week, but that's okay. I know I did bad yesterday and ate well over my calories. Y'all, today's Terry is so thankful for yesterday's Terry. You know, sometimes in the morning, my medicine or my coffee just don't kick in. And if I had to make big decisions like, what am I going to cook today? How am I going to make it today this early in the morning? It'd be a hot mess. I'd have a big old mess in my hands. So anyway, I just want to point out, be good to your tomorrow self, because what you do for yourself tomorrow, today, it can really make or break your situation. You don't have to make a big old meal prep like I do or anything, but just getting your stuff. If you don't work at home, or if you do work at home and it's difficult to stay on task, just doing a simple thing like getting your food ready for the next day to help keep you on track to eat at home or to take to work with you. Just that one simple thing can really, really help you. So that's the one thing I've done all along, and I truly think that was a huge part of my success. Help tomorrow's self by getting food ready. Then you got no excuse to cheat. No excuse to eat off plan. You got your food. So you won't be able to, you won't be like, oh, I'm hungry, I don't have anything to eat, let me go to McDonald's. No. So anyway, my breakfast is 3 eggs, 1 cup of rutabaga, all blended together, and I got my bega cake. All right, bye. It's lunchtime. We got our salad. I couldn't remember, I don't remember from day to day, like what I did, because when you do something every day, I couldn't remember if I put seasoning on it, but thankfully I look and I can see it on there. Thank you, last night's Terry. This smells so good. I think I could also put some of those diced tomatoes in here. I think that'd be good too. But so meatloaf in a bowl, which I know I'm eating in a bowl, but I think in my head the reason why I call everything a bowl, I was just thinking about that because when you make stuff in the bowl, it's like that's what makes me think of in a bowl. Because ground beef, so meatloaf in a bowl, because I know you could make a meatloaf and bake a meatloaf and put it in a bowl, but you don't call it that. But this one, we made the meatloaf in the bowl. So in my head, that's why I like calling it meatloaf in a bowl. Gidget. Good call. Good call. You could use a little more ketchup, but good deal. That was really good. Thank you for the suggestion. I'll always happily take suggestions on whatever kind of meat in the bowl I can have. So that and my apple and coffee. I'm gonna be annoying my staff later. It's our secret. Okay, bye. I feel like I'm a little kid. So when I was a kid, my mom told my sisters, don't give me candy because candy made me hyper. Well, I feel like I have to drink. I feel like I have to drink my coffee in secret. So that way they don't know later that I'm going to be hyper. Okay, bye. I know I said send me ideas of things that I can make in a bowl. Nothing fancy. Don't be sending me something fancy. Give me just broad stuff like meatloaf in a bowl, burger in a bowl, Italian in a bowl, Southwestern bowl. Give me broad things like not something that I'm going to have to cook, something that I can just throw together in with my already cooked meat. Hope that makes sense. Okay, bye. So for those of you who ask me if I wait until I'm hungry to eat, I have. It's been, I don't know, maybe 3.5 hours since I ate lunch. and I have a sensation in my stomach that my brain interprets as hunger. I know it's not empty. I know it's not hunger, but my brain interprets it as hunger. So for me, that's why I have to eat by the clock. I can't just go by what my stomach feels and what my brain interprets as a hunger. Sometimes I do feel hunger. Don't get me wrong. In the mornings before I eat my breakfast, my belly is definitely empty. But my brain does not interpret hunger or the stomach signals. It interprets everything as hunger, gas, just I don't know, whatever else. My belly's like, oh, I must be hungry. That's what my brain says. Every little feeling. So that's why I personally have to eat by the clock, because I can't trust my brain. So I know some people are like, well, why don't you just wait till you're hungry? Because I can't. I would be eating all day if I ate every time my brain interpreted whatever was going on in my stomach as hunger. So I just thought I'd share that, because it's only 2:43, and you saw how much I ate, but yet my brain interprets this digestion or thirst or whatever as hunger. So I just thought I'd tell you. Hey there. So for supper tonight, what I did was my macros were too low, or my calories were too low. So I wanted to, it was like, I don't know, 1,500, something like that. So anyway, so I wanted to up my calories. So I added 2 fried eggs. So I fried up 2 eggs. And to that, I added my chicken and a serving of Alfredo and about a handful of peppers, like bell peppers. And I put that in the skillet and cooked that up. And so I got that. And my side is sweet potato. Sweet potato, sweet potato. Isn't there a song about sweet potato? I don't know, but that's what made me think of. Oh yeah, song in the South, sweet potato pie, and I shut my mouth. Something, something. Song in the South, sweet potato pie, and shut my mouth. Home of the something. Something ain't going back again. Something like that. Anyway, so that's the sweet potatoes. Now this is the chicken. Like I said, it's got eggs and pepper and Alfredo. Now listen. I could have gone without the eggs, but I ain't trying to be 1,500 calories right now. That's just not what I'm about. So yeah, so there's that. Then my side tonight, my dessert, it is a half of a serving of protein powder, a 4th cup of fruit, a half cup of milk, and then all that was blended up, and I add water the rest of the way. So that's what this is. So just so you know, for the macro purposes, it's 138 calories, 20 protein, 9.5 net carbs, but 6 of those net carbs is from the fruit. I looked it up. So without the fruit, it would be 3.4 net carbs. So 3 net carbs. And 0.4 fat. So, you know, it can fit your macros, but if it's too tempting for you, that's okay. Don't do it. You know, I lived that life. I do know. So remember the way I eat, I'm eating basically how I'm eating on maintenance, okay? So I know that when I was in weight loss mode, I could not have watched somebody like me. So I do understand if things that I eat are too triggering and you're unable to watch me. I get it. I'm sorry. You know, I understand that. I really do, because I could not watch people whenever I was starting out. And as I got closer to it, you know, then I was able to watch people because I was getting closer to my goal and I wanted to know what maintenance looked like. But, you know, if you're just starting out, remember, I am in maintenance mode. Yes, I'm trying to lose these extra 10 pounds, and this is week 2. But I'm not doing it the same way I lost my weight the first time. So if you are trying to lose weight and you're interested in seeing how I lost weight, I have a playlist of my 2 years of carnivore and then my year and a half of keto. So look at my playlist and you'll maybe be able to find something that works for you. But like I said, I'm eating maintenance right now. So, maintenance at 1,700 calories, whatever. Anyway, but yeah. So, the flavor was birthday cake and fruit. So that's what that is. And all right, I got to go handle Wild Man. He's out there telling off the neighborhood. I love you guys. Bye. Don't forget, so in the South, sweet potato pie and shut my mouth. But home of the something, ain't nobody coming back again, or something back again. I don't know. Listen, Google them lyrics. I just sing what's in my head. I love you guys. Bye. There's my macros for the day. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye-bye.